What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to touch on another urethane topic. Why do people hate when you throw urethane on a house shot? So if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you like this jersey, you can go to coolwick.com and use my promo code Napoles10, and that'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then down below in the description, there's gonna be a link where you can order anything bowling related, including this pitch black, not the fast pitch because it is discontinued, but anything else bowling related. It is the best way to help support the channel. There's also gonna be a link down below to my Patreon as well as my Discord down below in the description. All right, so we have the pitch black and the fast pitch, two very different urethane balls. So let's talk a little bit of the differences between urethane and reactive resin. Reactive resin will actually absorb oil into the cover, where urethane will not. The oil will stay on the cover of the urethane ball. And then because of that, you're gonna cause significantly more carry down. And what carry down means is that you're gonna redistribute the oil from the front part of the lane, because urethane balls are very, very strong in the front part of the lane, and you're going to redistribute it to the back part of the lane. And it's not only because of the chemical composition of the cover, it's also because most urethanes, like these two bowling balls, are very, very low flaring, meaning the oil rings on the ball are gonna be very, very close to each other, and they're going to be rolling a lot over the same part of the ball, and that's what's going to cause even more carry down lane. Whereas reactive resin balls typically are going to flare significantly more. They're going to be more spaced apart. Some of that oil is going to be absorbed into the cover of the ball, and because of that, people hate when you throw urethane balls. For me, I personally do not care. You can throw urethane, you can throw reactive resin. It won't bother me at all. But it is going to change the lanes in a little bit different of a way than what most people are used to, and because of that, they don't like it. So this is just going to be the first part. In the second part, I'm going to show you guys how to adjust to the urethane transition, which is why I actually didn't bring the UC3 by Rotogrip, because that one flares a whole lot. I wanted to bring my two urethanes that flare the least so that I can cause the most amount of carry down for that part too. So I'm going to take you guys onto the lanes now, and I'm going to show you the differences between the pitch black and the fast pitch on the lane. And remember that this video is all about the part two, how we're going to adjust to that urethane transition to help you score better in league, because ultimately that's the biggest thing. So let me know down below in the comments what your favorite urethane ball is. I go back and forth between the UC3 and the pitch black, and ultimately I think I am going to go with the pitch black just because I've had it in my bag the longest. The UC3 is still relatively new. All right, first shot here in the pitch black, and we're gonna start much straighter than normal. So I basically just want to pound this part of the lane here for the next video so I can show you guys how to handle this adjustment. That's right into the friction. So I don't really want to be missing too much to the right too often, because that'll go away pretty quickly. Oh, give me that 10 pin. The biggest thing to remember though is that urethane is a tool. Use it when it's good, don't use it when it's not. So that was a little bit too slow. Trajectory was good though. So let's just firm up here and throw a good one. All right, so there are the first 5 shots with the pitch black on this fresh typical house shot here at Samstown. The biggest thing to take away from that is just how smooth, how early, how predictable that ball motion is. And people don't like urethane on house shots, not because of the ball motion, but like I said, what it does to the lanes, all that carry down. And you're gonna start to notice, even after those first 5 shots, that week 10 that I left there in that last shot, the further we progress into the video, the slower my ball speed is going to have to be to get the ball to get into a roll, because there's so much oil in the middle part of the lane on a house shot that the ball isn't gonna be able to hook, because it's trying to hook so early in the oil. So now we're gonna get into the fast pitch, and then the motion should be similar. The fast pitch might even get into her a little bit sooner. I predict it to shape a little bit more in the back part of the lane just from my experiences in throwing both of them. So I'll see you guys back on the lanes. All right, first shot here in the fast pitch. Oh yeah, that hooked way more than the pitch black. All right, so the first shot with urethane always hooks a bunch, and that was the first one at the fast pitch. So I'll go to the same spot here for one more time to see. There we go. So the fast pitch at least feels a little stronger than the pitch black. Yeah, I even think this fast pitch looks a little better here on this house shot than the pitch black. Missed right a little bit. Yeah, once we got out of that first shot, it looks really, really good. All right, so now we got 5 shots in with the pitch black and 5 shots in with the fast pitch. And even amongst urethane balls, you can see that they're going to be very, very different. And these are 2 of the more similar urethane balls. There's other urethane balls, like I said, like the UC3, they're gonna be completely different from these. You got the Booyah from 900 Global that's discontinued. The Honey Badgers that were urethane, they're also gonna be completely different. So don't just think that just because you're seeing a urethane ball on the rack or go down the lane that they're all gonna be the exact same. There are gonna be differences just like reactive resin balls. But the one thing that they are gonna have in common is that they are gonna produce a little bit of carry down. And like I said, in the next video, we're gonna talk about how to combat that urethane ball. So let's get back on the lanes now with the pitch black. All right, back in the pitch black here. And this was significantly weaker, it feels like. And then it does that. I tend to baby these urethanes when really like that last shot, I just gotta really come through it. So let's just keep doing that and see. Yeah, I can't see why people hate urethane. Yeah, that looks terrible. No, I wish there was a way to accurately track like how much carry down we're seeing. Hook. Oh yeah, that got no chance. Definitely juice that one a little bit. Let's be better here before we get into that fast pitch. Good shot. See, for me, I have a little bit of a different belief or a different way that I see things. I like the motion of urethane on the lanes, and yes, it does create a little bit of carry down or a lot of carry down, but in some cases, like I've said in previous videos, in some cases that's a really good thing. Creating a little bit of hold on these super high friction house shots can be a good thing, and I wish more people would see that instead of just wanting to stand super far left, throw it super far right if you're right-handed. There's ways to use urethane to your advantage, and that's what I hope I show you guys when I do that video of how to combat that urethane. Now we're gonna get back into the fast pitch, and like I said, typically in some of my videos, I like start chasing left, but I'm doing this intentionally where I'm just gonna stay in that part of the lane and try to create as much carry down as possible. All right, again, fast pitch, same part of the lane, just wanna keep staying here, like I said, create as much carry down as possible. Oh, come on, 7. See, you can leave the Samstown 7 even with urethane. So let's just get lucky here and carry that 7 pin. Back-to-back Samstown 7? All right, back-to-back 7 pins is disgusting. I'm gonna move like a board right, see if I can get it to hook a little bit sooner. Let's keep doing that here. All right, so the fact that I'm starting to move right tells me that I'm experiencing some carry down already. All right, so like I said before that last shot, I had to move a board right to get away from that 7-pin, and that's because the ball's going a little bit longer than I would like, which tells me I'm experiencing some carry down already, which is a good thing because that's the goal for this video. And when I made that move, it still looked pretty good. I'm trying to not make this video about how good urethane looks on house, especially here at Samstown where it's high friction, and more about why people dislike the urethane. And ultimately, it's just because it changes the lanes in a different way than what most people are used to. I'm not trying to start up any controversy or anything about why you should or shouldn't throw urethane on house. You know, you got to play what the lanes give you, and if they're going to be different because someone's throwing urethane, you just got to adjust. That's bowling, you know. So let's get back on the lanes. So because the pitch black has the lower differential, I think that this is the one that's going to be more susceptible to that carry down. So let's see. Missed in though, but it looked pretty good. All right, let's try to not miss left like I did that last shot, just to see. There we go. All right, let's keep moving right and see. So I thought that looked pretty good. Missed right though. Oh! All right, we're gonna try to get this one up the lane instead of shaping it a little and see how this looks. Ooh, that one hooked. All right, let's try that again. Post it, be firm, and hopefully strike. Oh! All right, so now we're done throwing that pitch black. And like I said, I moved like half a zone, maybe a full zone to the right, just to try to get it more up the lane, and it still looked pretty good. But there's definitely some carry down. That's the big thing that we gotta, like I keep saying, that's the reason why people don't like urethane, which is silly to me because it should be about the ball motion. The ball motion is good, you should like it. And I like it. I mean, I won't throw urethane on house because I feel like I can score better with reactive. But if I felt like I could score better with urethane, you better believe I'm gonna be in urethane. So now we're gonna finish the video, the last 5 shots in the fast pitch. All right, back at the fast pitch, going to that same spot I was just at with the pitch black to see. Missed left also. And there's hold because it just sat there. All right, sorry for all those misses left. This is further right than I've played in quite some time. That's a good one. Ooh, no A-pin. No, no, no. Yep, I'm gonna have to save that last shot because that was one of the best shots I've thrown in a while. So let's keep repeating here. Hook a lot. No, you can't miss right, dude. Just see, reactive resin, you miss right on house, it hooks. This urethanes just do not. All right, last shot of the video. Let's end on a pure one. Bang, bang. All right, so now we're done with the video talking about why people, for whatever reason, dislike urethane balls. We threw a fast pitch and we threw a pitch black. Both of them looked, I thought, pretty good, especially considering that it's a house shot where there's a ton of oil in the middle, a bunch of friction to the right. It kind of blended that wet dry a little bit pretty nicely, if I would say. And I think that the fast pitch looked a little bit better, and I think that had to do with the higher differential, it being a little bit stronger, especially down lane, than the pitch black. But ultimately, the reason we did this video is for the next video. So please, please, please keep a lookout for the next video coming out where it's going to be how we are going to combat, the urethane carry down. I'm going to be throwing the Rotogrip Gem, and I'm going to be throwing the Storm Phase 4. Those are 2 balls that I really think could look really good following urethane from two completely different parts of the lane, I might add. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I super appreciate it. You guys know that I cannot do this without you guys, and I love and appreciate each and every single one of you who click this video, hit that like button, the people who subscribe, leave comments. You guys rock. My family and I love you. Till next time.